Yo, yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? As always, what's good with you? We're going to say this, then we out, man. Very short stuff. As you can tell, we have Deshaun Watson. Mr. Nasty Man himself, Mr. Deshaun Watson. If you don't know who Deshaun Watson is, he's an NFL quarterback who was suspended for a year last year. Technically not suspended, but waiting the results of his situation with sexual misconduct with 24 plus women in a massage situation. Massage women, massage ladies. Is about to be playing again. So here's the latest on that with Deshaun.
Deshaun Watson back with Cleveland. His 11-game suspension is over today, and he appears set to make his Browns debut against his former team, the Houston Texans. In August, Watson was suspended 11 games for sexual misconduct. Before that, he sat out all of the 2021 season, first demanding a trade from the Texans and then being listed as inactive after the sexual harassment allegations became known. So Lewis, Watson hasn't played in a regular season game in nearly 2 years. What specifically are you going to be looking for from him?
And it's really about the processing speed, Jay, how quickly he's able to make quick decisions, get the ball out with accuracy, and just play with tempo. I mean, because usually, those are the things that once you go from practice to games, that kind of like can get a little bit muddy for you because it looks different. It's against an opponent. It's against an opponent that can.
He hasn't played for 2 years, really, so we're getting our first time seeing him since. So he's probably going to play bad for a minute.
Give you unscouted looks, so you just want to see that. I think I would expect if it is gray for him, if it is muddy for him, you will see him turn loose the athletic ability that he has to make up for any kind of deficiency he may have in terms of his comfort in making those kind of decisions that he needs to make in order to move the football down the field. But look, from a pure football perspective, and we're just talking football, this guy is a fantastic athlete. This guy can buy time, make off-schedule plays with the very, very, very best of them. So I think you will see him summon that up and call on that when necessary. And I think it probably doesn't hurt that you're playing the Houston Texans defense.
Probably doesn't hurt that you're playing the Texans defense, even though all the hoopla of him going against.
Yeah, he's going against his old team. NFL, you are funny for that.
His former team. Let's go back over to Hannah.
Sure.
All right, I want to check in.
All right, so I was trying to find other latest news on Deshaun Watson, but there is not much out yet other than what we just saw. So we will see. This is the Browns GM, by the way. Let's see what he says. Before we get on out of here, I didn't know the Browns GM was a black man. His name is Andrew Berry. He talks about Deshaun's return. Fairly young guy, too. I know he hates answering these questions.
Deshaun's. It's been great to have him back in the building. He's been focused on working on himself. He's stayed in great shape. He's been a part of the meetings, and he's done everything and more that's been asked of him. And we'll be excited to have him when he can continue to ramp up football activities and get back on the practice field.
Do you guard against him
This shit's so embarrassing, bro. I know he hate answering these questions.
kind of being viewed as, I don't want to savior, whatever you want to call it, when he comes back for those last 6 games, depending on where you guys sit?
Yeah, honestly, Tom, that's not something that we can necessarily control internally. That's not really our mindset. Our mindset, with him is when he's available and back, we'll welcome him back and get him ramped up appropriately. But until that point, it's really the focus on the guys who are playing and obviously at the quarterback position, getting Jacoby prepared to play and putting our best foot forth against the upcoming opponent.
Do you expect him to play?
Probably not much from here. They're just trying to get past all this situation with Deshaun and talk football. So we'll see how that goes. I'll get that to y'all when the time is right. But in other news, y'all be safe, be blessed. Don't get in no trouble, no bullshit. And it's your boy Dee Brown once again, a.k.a. Bruce D. Roy, here with y'all, man. Deuces.